Get to college athletics, got a story to tell. Coach Wilson on the mic, making dreams swell. From 7 miles in the D to athletes worldwide, talking journeys, struggles, hustle, and pride. Get to college athletics, yeah, you be making it known. Every journey, every climb, they're never alone. Coach Wilson in the chair, straight from Detroit streets, bringing that 7-mile fire, no defeat. He's got athletes talking about the. Greetings and welcome in to episode 7. I am here with
Ahmari, Braden.
Miss Braden. Thank you for coming on to the podcast. I know your season is about to gear up. So just tell everyone where you are currently right now, what year you graduated high school, and what sport you play.
I'm currently at the University of Pittsburgh. I graduated high school in 2023, and
Okay.
I'm a sophomore right now.
Okay, so you're sophomore. And what position do you play?
I play outfield and I can pitch as well.
Okay. Have you ever pitched at that level?
Yes, my freshman year. I
Oh
did.
wow. Oh wow. Okay. So before we get into the recruiting process and your life now at Pittsburgh, just want to get some background information. So where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Born
Okay.
in Decatur.
I'm sorry. What was the last part?
Born in Decatur.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's not close. Pittsburgh is not close to Atlanta. So I can't wait to dive into that. Did you play any other sports?
Yes, I ran track in high school. I played soccer when I was younger and did gymnastics.
Okay. And at what point did you go full-time softball?
I would say since I was 5.
Oh, since you were 5. Okay.
Yes, I did gymnastics and soccer when I was 4.
Okay. And so when did you realize that you could do softball full-time and probably pursue it at the college level?
Um, I knew when I was little, my brother played baseball before I started.
Hmm.
I always would climb the fence to play with him, and I would always cry because I wasn't playing with him. And I just knew when I was little, my parents knew once they knew I was good at it.
Okay. And is that your only sibling?
Yes.
Okay. And he played baseball. Did he also play at the college level?
No. My brother is 1 year younger than me,
Oh, okay.
but he ran track as well. But now he's like a fashion icon now.
Oh, nice. Well, good for him. Okay. All right. So you discovered you could play softball full time. Did you play travel softball and school softball when you were in high school?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And which one? Because I know you spend a lot of time doing both. Is there a difference between the travel and the school team?
Yes, very much so. The competition level is very different, and I played travel ball with a team called Birmingham Thunderbolts, and they were in Alabama. So my high school team would play in the fall, and I would play um travel ball in the spring. But it was all around. But
Okay.
there's
Right. So weather-wise in Atlanta, were you kind of able to play softball year-round outside or no?
yes,
Okay, so that's good. So you really never actually had an off season in softball for, high school because of the weather.
nope, never did.
Okay. All right. So now let's get into your training. So when you were in high school and you wanted to pursue playing in college, how much training did you put in to make sure that you're recruitable at the Division 1 level?
Um, I say a whole bunch. I did speed and agility, string, outfield, hitting, and I didn't start that in high school. I've been doing that since um elementary school
Oh
because I
wow.
wanted to be that good.
Oh wow. Okay. Now, did you have trainers or coaches or what did you follow to make sure that you were getting the results that you wanted to get?
Yes, I had trainers for years. I've had coaches and um my mom and dad really helped me get to that level of like what team I would be on and get that um like for coaches to see me and stuff, and I would
Right.
post on Twitter all the time, every day me working, even me and my dad working out for hours. Twitter and Instagram really helped me.
Right. So yeah, social media can be leveraged in a positive way. Is there any other, tips and tricks that you use besides social media to get that exposure?
Um, Going to camps helps really, and like you can make there's like different websites for athletes that college coaches do go on, and that really helps too.
Right. Okay. So let's jump into the recruiting process a little bit here. How many official visits did you take and where did you take them?
Um, I don't remember all of them, but I remember taking an official visit to Washington, um, I believe Oregon. I didn't get to go to all my visits,
Okay.
but
Okay. Okay. So,
mm,
so when you chose, so obviously you took a visit to Pittsburgh. What was it about the University of Pittsburgh that you said, this is where I want to be?
I say that it felt like home, and they treated me with so much like respect and stuff, and it was a different staff at the time, but they treated me very well and showed me around. I loved it.
Okay. So I just want to make sure I understand it. So there was a coaching change during your recruiting process and you stayed committed. Did you commit before the coaching change? How did that work?
So when I committed, it was a different staff, and then the uh when I was supposed to come in, like in August last year, the coaching staff changed, and my signing was already signed by the other coaches, so I could uncommit, but I stuck it out.
Okay. So you felt like that was the place and those are the teammates that you wanted to have.
Mhm.
Okay. So you picked Pittsburgh. You moved from Atlanta. How was it a change for you personally? Getting up, living on your own, away from home. How was that change for you?
I'd say it was a big difference because I had to be more responsible and really commit. I was already committed to the grind, but really like show up and wanted to be there. I'd say it is different because normally I oversleep and my mom will wake me up or something if I do. So I had to make a big change on that.
Okay, so you mean, like personally, you have to be more responsible for yourself and what's going on and make sure that you're on time for things.
Mhm. Very
Okay,
like work on time management.
right. And so how do you deal with, not seeing, your family members, your sibling? How do you deal with that, not seeing them every day?
When I first had to deal with that, I was like homesick, and we would talk every day, call them. I would call them every day, but now it's like I know they're gonna come to my tournaments and stuff or my games, and they call me. We have like family game night every week, and it's just I'm used to it now.
Okay, so you're more comfortable.
Mhm.
Okay. No, that's really good. I mean, because it sounds like that you are very close with your family, and I always find those stories interesting when all of a sudden, you get up and you move to a different part of the country, and all of a sudden, you don't see the same faces, every day that bring you comfort. So I'm glad that you're adjusting to that just fine. So So you get to Pittsburgh, you're there. Was it I know you stated that you were always on the grind. This is what you wanted to do, but was it still shocking the commitment that you have to get to Pittsburgh now? And the reason why I say that is because me and you were going back and forth on social media trying to figure the schedule, and you messaged me your schedule, and I was just like, whoa. Now you're pretty busy, so was that a shocking, detail to you that how much, how much time goes into your craft?
Yes, it really does because it's like you either want to be great or you don't. So I really like it though, staying busy, staying on top of my things, and you have to put in extra work even outside of the schedule. So
Right. So how does that work on the University of Pittsburgh campus? Do you always have access to a weight room? Do you always have access to being able to work on your speed and agility? How does that work at the University of Pitt?
yes, we always have access to everything, even like the hidden cage, we have access to that. The weight room, we have access to that. And there's a weight room even at the apartments we live in or close by. So you could always be working out.
Wow, I mean that's good to have, that kind of access. It really is. So your freshman year, do you have any, highlights or things that you really enjoyed about your freshman year last season?
I really enjoyed like starting all fall. I started, and then in the spring I played a little bit. Um, I say that because like so I got sick, and then I wasn't really like doing well. So that was that. But um, I really like learning from other girls too that are older, and like they are used to the program, so learning the program, and I feel like making new friends, new teammates. That
Right.
was exciting.
Right. And so now it's your sophomore year. Do you kind of feel like a veteran? Do you kind of feel that you know what to expect in the weight room? You know what to expect on the field, practice, drills? Do you kind of feel more comfortable, going
Mhm.
into your sophomore year?
Yes, I do. I feel way more comfortable with everything.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So, I know you're busy, so we're going to close it out on this. One thing that we like to do here is we like to end it with some advice that someone that may be listening, going through the recruiting process, or in your case, someone may be a freshman going to college. So, just any advice that you can give recruits or anyone that's going into their freshman year, maybe regrets that you have or anything like that. Just a word of encouragement to anyone.
I say an incoming freshman, keep grinding. You could anybody could start, no matter if you're a freshman, sophomore. Um, just get 1% better every day, and no matter what, keep going.
Another episode is in the books. Thank you for checking out episode 7. Thank you to Ahmari for coming on the show. She's gearing up for her sophomore season at the University of Pittsburgh, and we, of course, wish her the best of luck. And I just want to say, be on the lookout for episode 8 as well. Episode 8, we have a 4-star recruit that's committed to play for the University of Utah. So we'll leave it at that for right now, but take a listen to episode 8 as well. Thank you for all the support as usual, and we will talk soon.
Get to college athletics, got a story to tell. Coach Wilson on the mic, making dreams swell. From 7 miles in the D to athletes worldwide, talking journey, struggles, hustle, and pride. Get to college athletics, yeah, you ain't making it known. Every journey, every climb, they're never alone. Coach Wilson in the chair, straight from Detroit streets, bringing that 7-mile fire, no defeat.